Welcome everyone to Union College of Union County, New Jersey, home of Owl Nation. Union was founded in 1933 and was the first two-year community college established in New Jersey and is the first New Jersey community college on the college tour. Union was named one of the top 25 community colleges in the country by Aspen Institute College Excellence Program for 2023. Union features several on-campus learning destinations, including an innovation center, Bloomberg Experiential Learning Lab, and an esports gaming center. Union provides specific resources for its diverse student population, allowing everyone to feel welcomed. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we will fly around the college's 4 campuses: Cranford, Elizabeth, Plainfield, and Scotch Plains. We'll hear from inspiring students, including those who persevered through life challenges, won national championships, and a student entrepreneur. Union's expansive pathways allow for every type of student to be successful. Welcome to Union. This is the College Tour. Let's take a running start with Kyra. She's studying early childhood education from Plainfield, New Jersey. Life took her on a different journey before she found her final destination at Union. She'll be sharing how the athletics department kept her on track, no pun intended. Let's head to the starting line with Kyra.
Thanks, Alex. Hey guys. When I first enrolled in college back in 2016, I had no clue on what I wanted to pursue as a career. I didn't have a plan, but I was determined to make the most out of my college experience. This realization led me to taking a break from classes after not finding my niche. Through self-discovery, I decided to return to school in January of 2023 with a new mindset while finishing what I started. One of my goals was to be more engaged with the student body. This goal was accomplished when I was hired to work in the Office of College Life. I had the opportunity to engage with students by going to games, traveling to DC, singing in shows, or just saying hello. My engagement didn't just stop with students, but different clubs, faculty, and specifically the staff of EOF and the athletic department. In high school, I remember being close to beginning my athletic journey when I had to have a surgery. Despite the opposition, I learned that for every setback, there's always a comeback when I accomplished breaking personal records and placing second in a women's 100-meter dash heat. Becoming a student athlete gave me more appreciation for my school. I've grown to appreciate the dedication they have towards bettering and developing student athletes, not just as students that aren't only talented, but intelligent. Throughout my time at Union, I've been able to see the importance of taking responsibility for your life and making choices that you can be proud of. I will be graduating from Union with a degree in education. My plan is to continue my studies in the metropolitan area while I'm pursuing my passions for the arts. Back to you, Alex.
Kyra, your story represents that even through unexpected circumstances, you can overcome and conquer, whether it's on the track or in the classroom. It's so great to see the support from the Union community and how they provide student athletes with a nurturing environment they need to succeed. Take care. Coming up, we have Union student and business owner Camille from Elizabeth, New Jersey. She is a first-generation American and college student who opened her business at 19 years old while attending classes here at Union. Union provides Camille the flexibility she needs as a business owner who still wants to take her education to new heights. Camille, please take it away.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, y'all. So starting my journey, I grew up watching my parents have a successful business, and it piqued interest in what I could pursue for myself. While I wanted to go to college and make my parents proud, I also developed a passion for my business that I want to start at the same time. I began my college journey at a 4-year institution in New Jersey, but at the time, the environment just wasn't a fit for me. So I considered looking for schools more locally and a potential home for my business. I found Union to be a very affordable and flexible option. Craft is a healthy cafe that serves protein shakes and energizing teas, and varying protein options. I adopted a similar business model for my parents and my family, and I developed all the recipes from scratch and offer healthy alternatives to our community. Union's flexible scheduling allows me not only to take classes and be able to run my shop, but provide transportation from campus to campus and near my shop. The college has highlighted myself and my business, which made me feel very supported. It developed into several publications and posts on social media that not only showcased the strong connection between the school and I, but also brought new business for me. As I continue through my program at Union, I am excited to continue to network and grow. After graduating Union, I plan to continue my education at a 4-year institution to complete my bachelor's degree in business. Ultimately, my goal is to open up more locations and to become a stronger business owner. Back to you, Alex.
What a story! Risk is worth the reward. And Camille, you are proof of that. I will definitely be stopping by Kraft soon to grab a protein shake. And Union is so lucky to have students like you that set an example for others. And we all can't wait to see where you expand next. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Drifting into our next story, we have national champion Ian, who took home the gold for the Union esports team. Not only is Ian on the esports team, he's associated with a number of clubs on campus. While pursuing a computer information systems and technology degree, Ian has made many connections across campus. Let's head to the starting line with Ian.
Thanks, Alex. I chose the Cranford campus because it was close to home. At the open house, I got to learn what campus life was really like. It was a very jovial experience. At the new student orientation, everyone was very welcoming. The faculty and staff were able to answer any questions I had. It really felt like I belonged from the beginning, and that I always had a support structure when I needed one. I'm in the Computer Information Systems and Technology program. I'm also involved on campus, including being the Mario Kart team leader on the esports team, vice president for the radio club, ambassador for the gaming club, as well as for the Dramatic Society. Last semester, I won Spring Nationals for Mario Kart, and this coming semester, I'll be team captain on the esports team. I was awarded the Owl of the Year award from College Life for making a large impact on campus. One of the things I learned while going to Union is that meeting people is one of the most important things you can do, besides making connections related to the workplace, but also making lifelong friends. Joining a club is a great way to get involved on campus, and if there isn't one that piques your interest, you can start your own. After I finish my second year at Union, I plan on transferring and pursuing my IT degree, as well as getting involved in the radio program and contributing to the esports team. That's all from me, Alex. What do you say? Okay to join me in some Mario Kart?
Challenge accepted, Ian. Meet you in the Esports Gaming Center. Seems like there are so many opportunities to connect with other students across campus and get involved. We can't wait to see you bring home another national championship, so best of luck. To be involved or not to be involved? That is the question, and Matthew will answer. Matthew is from Union Township, New Jersey, and is studying business, but has big dreams of being under the bright Broadway lights. He not only has gotten involved in clubs on campus, he even started 2 of his own. Matthew, wherefore art thou, Matthew? Take it away.
Thanks for the introduction, Alex. As a kid, people would tell me to get involved in school, but I didn't really care to. My priority was get good grades and move on. At least that's what I told people. The reality was that I was scared to leave my comfort zone. During the end of my first year at Union College of Union County, New Jersey, I realized that I could either shoot for the stars or stay in my comfort zone. I became a certified peer tutor at the Academic Learning Center, a student athlete in the golf team, a member of 2 honor societies, a recipient of multiple school awards, and a speaker at multiple school events. I want to pursue a career in screenwriting, directing, and acting, so you could probably imagine I was pretty excited when I got asked to star as the lead protagonist in a school show hosted by the Dramatic Society Club. Because of clubs like the Dramatic Society Club and the Business Club, I got inspired to start and lead my own 2 clubs, the Debate Club and the Film Club. This was the greatest decision I could have made. The Debate Club hosted many events, one of which was the Change My Mind event, where we welcome students to come to the Victor M. Mitchell Student Commons and change our mind on a variety of different topics. The Film Club's events ranged anywhere from going to the movies to hosting our very own film festival. These events were made possible with the help of our amazing advisors who were gracious enough to guide me in every step of running a club. I accomplished all this while maintaining a 3.9 GPA. In the fall, I will be continuing my journey towards a bachelor's degree. If there's one thing I would have done differently, it would have been starting sooner and stepping out of my comfort zone. Take it back, Alex.
Matthew, I think you may have changed the minds of many viewers about stepping out of your comfort zone. With over 30 clubs to join at Union, there are a lot of ways to get involved. And as you can see, if you have a new idea for a new club, you can start your own. That was awesome. Okay, let's pass the ball over to Jake from Elizabeth, New Jersey. Jake is one student, like many out there, that didn't know what he wanted to pursue as a career until he came to Union. After joining the college's esports team and winning his own national championship, Jake found his passion to become a professional gamer. Jake, you are up.
Thanks, Alex. Growing up, I always wanted to be a well-known video editor or a graphic designer, but I didn't want to go to college. With the help of my high school teachers, they showed me that a community college is a good way to find yourself. Union helped me form what I am today, especially on the athletic side. The athletic department helped me with my classes by providing great advisement. I'm on the esports team, which was created in 2018 and the first esports program at a 2-year college. By contributing to the team, it helped my path through the program and what I want to study after graduation. At Union, we have more than 15 athletic programs which caught my interest from high school. I love video games and I like the fact how people can watch our esports games on Twitch. This year, I won a national championship for Overwatch 2 and I was a national finalist for NBA 2K23. Whichever program you choose at Union, you will experience a hands-on approach with an immersive field that allows you to grasp at the industry you strive to be in. My first semester at Union, I didn't expect the amount of support I received, and from the amazing advisor in athletics giving me the advice and support I needed to succeed in my classes. I look forward to continuing my success in esports and hopefully bring another championship to the college. Although I still have one more year at Union, my goal is to become a professional esports player. Appreciate the time, Alex. That's my story.
Thank you, Jake, for sharing your story with us. It's so helpful to hear that even having uncertainty about your next phase in life, college is the place to discover who you are, and Union brought that out of you. Wishing you the best of luck in your next sports season. Take care. Let's meet Anais, an international student from Ecuador. She is pursuing her business degree while navigating the hurdles of being an international, first-generation student and English being her second language. Anais utilizes the Union One-Stop Services Center, a space available on all campuses that provides various types of support for students outside of the classroom. Anais, please take it away.
Thanks, Alex. Hi, everyone. As an international student from Ecuador pursuing my second degree in business, this experience has been nothing short of transformative. Despite the challenges of leaving behind everything I knew, Union welcomed me with open arms and has become my second home. When it came to choosing a college, Union was the obvious choice for me. Being in a close proximity to my residence played a significant role, but it turned out to be more than I ever imagined. As a non-traditional student, at the age of 27, English being my second language, and with a burning passion for economics, I knew I needed a supportive environment to thrive. Union has been exactly that, and more. One of the key factors that sets Union apart is the one-stop, a centralized hub where I found guidance and support throughout my journey. As an international student, I rely on my advisors, and having all the resources conveniently located in one place has been a game changer, helping me with every aspect of my international student status. Additionally, the One Stops provides essential financial aid and scholarship resources, which have enabled me to pursue my dreams and achieve my educational goals. Union One Stop is more than just academic support. It is a comprehensive resource hub. It has guided me through every aspect of my journey. The One Stop ensures my success and gives a sense of community. As I wrap up my time here at Union, I'm filled with gratitude. Looking ahead, my dream is to pursue a bachelor's degree, preferably in a prestigious four-year institution. Driven by the transformative experiences and unwavering support that I have received here at Union. Back to you, Alex.
Sounds to me like Union has the students back and gives you a sense of belonging. If I were a prospective student, I would take full advantage of all there is to offer within the one-stop service centers. Seems like you're earning your capital gains at Union. Thank you for sharing, Anais. We have an incredible story that will pull at your heartstrings. Norman is a father of four from Union Township, New Jersey. His story is the definition of resiliency as he returned to college later in life after navigating early life challenges. Norman, the floor is all yours.
Thank you for that introduction, Alex. Hello, beautiful people. As you can tell, I am not your traditional student. I made a decision to give school a shot late in life. In fact, the last grade I completed was the 8th, and that was shortly after I witnessed my father murder my mother. After researching schools, Union checked every box. Perfect on paper was one thing. It was the visit to the school that confirmed this was the perfect school for me. The staff inside of the Student Service Center not only helped me through this nerve-wracking enrollment process, they made me feel like a family. They were warm, patient, and encouraging. I had that same experience with the ALC and the professors. My school experience inspired me to do more than just attend classes. When I got involved in the Project Achievement program, the clearer my vision became on the path I wanted to take career-wise. That program afforded me the opportunity to connect with students and staff in more than just in classroom settings. The more I served others, the more I learned about my strength, my skills, and my opportunity for self-improvement. Union offered more than just an academic experience. They offered well-needed life experiences, and the culture speaks volume to that. Whether I was struggling mentally, financially, or academically, I was able to get the support I needed in order to be successful. My experience of being a husband, father of four, and Union graduate has laid a strong foundation for the next part of my journey. One of my biggest takeaways from being a student is that there's always more to be learned, both in and outside of the classroom. I now believe that a setback can be the foundation for a setup for success. I plan on continuing my education in the social service field. Now back to you, Alex.
Wow, what a moving segment. Norman, you embody resiliency, and you continue to show everyone that a setback truly can turn into a set up for success. We look forward to seeing how high you and your family will soar. Okay, let's head over to meet Alexia from Hillside, New Jersey. She is studying criminal justice and recently graduated from Union this past May. She was actively involved on campus in numerous clubs and honor societies, but we'll let her share her incredible story from here. Take it away, Alexia.
Thank you, Alex. Hey everyone, deciding where to go to college was extremely hard, especially because I was on this ride as a first-generation student. My parents and I did not know what we would encounter, but I knew I had their support. My education was the most important thing because it would help me break barriers and inspire the next generations in my family. Union College of Union County, New Jersey had the exact program I was looking for in criminal justice. I was able to expand my knowledge not only through the curriculum and classes, but from professors' personal stories and advice. I did not know I would have the opportunity to experience this. I knew I needed to remain focused on my studies to excel. My academic goals were my priority for myself and my family. Even through diligent nights and tutoring sessions, I was able to make connections between academic and social life, resulting in me joining the women's volleyball team. which opened a whole new world for me. A team here at Union is a family. We're there for each other no matter what. I started to put myself out there. I volunteered with the athletic department and managed the home basketball game. The campus has all kinds of clubs and activities that you can attend, never allowing a dull moment. I joined the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, the Criminal Justice Club, the National Society of Leadership and Success, and Phi Theta Kappa. When I first started college, I was a completely different person. I've learned and experienced so much that it will always be a part of my story. I can't wait to see what my future endeavors hold. That's my story. Back to you, Alex.
Alexia, thank you for discussing the connections you built while at Union. As a first-generation college student, it is vital to foster those bonds with the leaders of tomorrow. You certainly left your mark here on campus, and we thank you for sharing your story. This story goes beyond the grave. Elijah is from Rahway, New Jersey, and is planning to become a funeral director after completing his degree. Elijah is a member of the Education Opportunity Fund, known as EOF, where students are provided educational support and funding to help them complete their degree. Let's take a look at how Elijah puts the fun back in funeral. Take it away.
Thanks, Alex. Since God blew breath into my body, I was called to serve families in a time of sorrow and to be compassionate to those who have gone on. Since I was young, I have a desire to be a licensed funeral director and own my own funeral home. After graduating high school, I knew coming to Union would set me up for great success. Since I became a student at Union, I was privileged to be a part of a few organizations at the college, such as Educational Opportunity Fund, also known as EOF, Project Achievement, and the National Society of Leadership and Success. I had the opportunity to meet the president and other administration who have a strong presence on the campuses and in the community. Oh boy, had I not come here, I sure enough would never met these precious folks. Since my time here, I have seen that there is something for everyone. I have found out about EOF and it has helped me tremendously financially, spiritually, and mentally. Because of these supportive advisors, it has led me to believe that no matter what in life, I can become successful. EOF hosts many gatherings with food, fun, and dancing. Their main goal is to make you feel at home. Each month at Union, they recognize different cultures. The school is filled with diverse staff and students. One thing I didn't know when I came here is how college works, but sure enough, I tell you, I believe I'm more educated than I did when I first came as a student. I will be graduating fall 2024 and enrolling in a mortuary science program. Afterwards, I will be an officially licensed funeral director. I have learned so much from here, and I'm so grateful for all of the opportunities I have received. Back to you, Alex.
Elijah, your story definitely lifted our spirits. EOF sounds like a home away from home, and they're always there to guide you. Your ability to connect with all types of people, whether that's a grieving family or the administration of the college, is truly remarkable. Let's meet Junaid from Roselle Park, New Jersey, who studied mechanical engineering at Union. Junaid plans to design vehicles, creating ideas that he believes other gearheads will go crazy over. He's a tutor in the Academic Learning Center, which provides support to fellow students after reaching a high level of academic success. The floor is all yours, Junaid.
Thanks, Alex, and greetings, everyone. There's a common cliche with mechanical engineers and still being in their Hot Wheels phase. This is certainly true for me. And Union has provided me with a stepping stone to obtain my education and work my way into the automotive industry. For a 2-year engineering degree, a lot of the courses emphasize a strong foundation in mathematics and sciences. After all, anything you build needs a strong base, and Union provides an excellent curriculum to prepare you for the rigors of engineering. This isn't always easy though, so you might need some help along the way. I sure did. I was a frequent visitor of the ALC, or Academic Learning Center, a free peer tutoring service offered by the college.
They feature 65+ programs and certificates. After my first semester, I became a tutor in the ALC, and it was a transformative experience for me. I met a variety of new people while also improving my own skills in STEM subjects. One of the best parts of Union is the community. This is an environment of hard workers and go-getters. If you're serious about your education, there are countless people who are willing to go the extra mile to ensure your success. On top of this, the faculty and staff are always prepared to push you to be your best self, academically, socially, and beyond. With the help of the wonderful people at Union, Kaplan, and my family, I am proud to say that I am now a Jack Kent Cooke Foundation undergraduate transfer scholarship recipient. I will be receiving up to $55,000 a year to attend any institution of my choice and graduate debt-free. That's my story. Alex, back to you.
In case you missed that, thanks to Junaid's hard work and dedication, he's attending any college or university of his choice for free. That is quite the achievement, and he's not the only winner from Union. Junaid is the 6th finalist selected for this prestigious scholarship. Absolutely amazing. Wow, we have heard some amazing stories today from the wonderful students of Union College of Union County, New Jersey. From award-winning students to manifest destinies, Union is one of a kind. With over 65 academic programs of study, Union offers a degree or certificate for anyone looking to shape their future. Union continues to transform its community one student at a time, and you could be that student. Well, that's all from me, but don't go anywhere just yet. This week, I spent some time with the president of Union College. I asked her a question, and we want to share her answer with you all. So please stay tuned for that during the credits. And we'll see you all on this campus real soon. Cheers, everyone. How would you describe the culture here at Union?
Well, I'd probably use 3 words: welcoming, inclusive, and supportive. But I'd also tag on, we're focused on the student's future. Get them in the right baccalaureate college, get them in the right career, and help them achieve their dreams.
So impressive. Well, thank you for welcoming the college tour here. It's been amazing to see firsthand.
Great to have you on campus.